Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I have two more custom patron spreads. Both of these ladies asked for a similar type spread with a different twist, so I am excited to work on them. If you are interested in seeing some fall themed spreads, stay tuned. All right, so we are going to start with Denise, who is a Packers fan. She wanted a fall themed spread, but she said to her, fall meant football, and I could not agree more. I am a huge football fan. I love talking football. I like the NFL. I like college. I like all the football teams. And in case you're wondering, I am a huge Dallas Cowboys fan because I grew up just outside of Dallas. And I'm a huge University of Georgia fan because that is where my husband went to college. I love TCU as well. That's where I went to school. But they're a little bit more competitive at Georgia right now. So we're very much rooting for them. And Denise is a huge Packers fan. So we are going to go with the green and gold, although it's not really gold, it's yellow, as she pointed out. But that is going to be the theme. I actually bought some images that I could print out for her so I could be very specific. Instead of just going with the color scheme of green and gold, we're just going to go all out Packers. I'm using some of the rainbow florals from Live Love Posh. I'm going to use some of the headers and some of the boxes and things in those. I love those sticker books. I'm almost at the point where I just want to buy another set. I think they are the prettiest colors in those. I like that they're organized by color. I love that she has boxes and bullet points and headers and checklists, kind of everything you could possibly need in these books. I'm not using the florals in this case, but look at all these gorgeous boxes, and you get 3 different tones. I love, love, love it. I know that Mojo Jojo also has some rainbow boxes that I definitely need to look into as well because I use all the boxes all of the time. I printed out the images that I purchased on some white sticker paper, and then I used my Cricut Maker to cut them so that they would be nice stickers that I could use on the page. I'm gonna just put this one up here. Now, you saw me at the beginning. I'm giving Denise an undated spread. I used whiteout on the numbers at the top of the page. A special message for Denise, I did not have numbers or a box to cover those up. So I'm hoping that you have some number stickers that you can put to cover up a little bit of the whiteout. If not, just let me know and we'll come up with a solution to make it look really awesome. All right, over here on the side, keep calm and go Packers. I thought that was especially appropriate with the passing of the Queen. I thought that was kind of a cool sentiment to put over there. We're going to put a big box over. It's going to overlap Saturday and Sunday, but this is like your Sunday game plan. This is for watching the game on Sunday. Where are you going to watch it? What time is it? Who are they playing? All of that information. That is in a double box over on Sunday, and I will overlap the big helmet on that to kind of let you know that that's where that should be. I forgot to say that Denise uses a big size planner. This is a big size vertical planner. I am always challenged by the size of the big, but then I always really enjoy it once I get in there with this decorating. So I think it's a fun, let me know, do you love the big size? There's just so much room to play, and it's absolutely amazing. You may have noticed, so I'm using the green book from Live Love Posh, and then I'm actually using the orange book. I pulled out the yellow book, and you'll actually see it in a bit with Shannon's spread, but the yellow wasn't the right yellow for Green Bay, and I wanted it to be that kind of mustardy yellow. So that was actually in the orange book. So if you're looking for these boxes that I used, if you're going to recreate your own Green Bay Packers spread, then definitely check out the orange book because it actually has that really kind of mustardy yellow tone in it. So I'm just trying to mix it up and do a mixture of boxes, and I'm trying to line up the colors with the day. I have this vertical box that I always think is really helpful on the weekends, but I'm gonna change it up just a little bit. Just because it's a vertical box doesn't mean you have to keep it in a vertical position. So for instance, I'm going to pull out my sticker guide. Here's my vertical box. That's how I would normally do it. I want to pull out this sticker that says Packers in this kind of stencil look, which I like a lot. And we're gonna layer it with this box. And I thought, oh, that'll be cool. We'll have it go vertical. but then I didn't like it, and look how cute it looks horizontal. So in this box, you can write things that are coming up that weekend. It might be a look at the week ahead. It might be a running list. It can be anything you want, but you don't have to limit yourself to just having the boxes stay vertical just because that's how they are in your sticker book. Don't be afraid to turn your boxes and change them up. So I think I will go with this one in a horizontal way, and plus it gives you a lot of coverage down there, and I can read Packers a little bit easier. So we'll lay this one horizontally and then put Packers right above it. It was a little bit of a challenge to make room for all of these stickers. I printed them a little bit big. I probably could have resized, but I wanted them to have a pretty good impact in a big size planner. I think that is one of the coolest parts about using a big, is that you don't have to shy away from bigger stickers. These would have totally overwhelmed a classic size planner, and so I like that I could use them in the big size. We're going to spread out some boxes. I'm just going to experiment with what these look like. I just do a mix of boxes and checklists when I'm planning for my patrons. I don't know exactly what they have going on that week. Sometimes I do. Sometimes they let me know they have something on a particular day and I can plan around that. But otherwise, I just like to give them a mix. There's all kinds of ways that you can use your planner. There's not a specific right or wrong way. And so I give it a mix. You can write in the boxes, you can write outside of the boxes, you can do a lot of different possibilities. I love this little football guy hitting the Heisman pose. I think the football behind him kind of looks like a piece of bread. I'm not sure that it's a super football looking like football, but I think it works really well overlaid on top of those boxes. And then we'll do some gold boxes to balance out and another green box to layer on Thursday. I definitely want to make sure there's a box or at least somewhere, or usually two places to write on every day of the week so that there's plenty of room to put in your schedule, make it a functional spread. I do want these to be functional. I think this is such a fun spread. Let me know if you do themed spreads for sports. I know that Heather from Kelva Plan always does an Alabama spread every year. I've done a Georgia spread before in honor of my husband, and when the Georgia Bulldogs won the national championship, definitely did that spread last year. There's all kinds of fun themes you can do. I actually picked these images up. I went to Etsy and then it actually directed me to another website, but you can find all kinds of PNG images or JPEG images that you can print out and use in your planner. And the cool thing is, I think these cost me maybe $5 and I can use them over and over. Not that I'm a big Green Bay Packer fan, so not sure that I'll use this particular set over and over. But I could print out a Cowboys set. I could print out a more generic football set if I wanted to. And use that every year. So just a fun idea. Think outside the box. Go to Etsy. Go Google some of your favorite images. Purchase the rights to the image and then print it out. And it's super fun to create these like really, really custom, really specific spreads. On a side note, can I just say I'm loving the fact that so many of my Patreon members are very much into sports. I am really into sports. My husband and I love watching sports. It's one of the things that brought us together originally. And sometimes in our Zoom calls on Patreon, there's some serious sports loving action going on, especially when we have Zoom calls on Thursday nights during the football season, because often there's going to be a Thursday night football game right after we get off of our Zoom call. And I love hearing everyone be passionate about some of their favorite sports. And then of course, baseball. We have some passionate baseball watchers as well. So it's fun to see all of the interest. We all bond over our love of creativity, of planning, of faith, art, of all the things. And then to see that our interests overlap in other areas is pretty fun as well. All right, we're gonna have Go Pack Go. I didn't want to put it all the way on the bottom because I wanted to change it up just slightly. So I think I'll fill in the bottom area with an extra little box, just for some extra room. I use a lot of boxes on this spread. It's a little boxier than I would normally go, but I considered bringing in florals and I wanted it to be only Green Bay. Like I didn't want to bring in the super feminine stuff. I wanted to like stick with the football idea. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of headers, put some bullet points down just to really direct your eye some more places where Denise can write lists or things that are going on. Bullet points don't have to just be tasks. I tend to use them for tasks. That's just how my brain thinks, but you can list activities there as well. And I'm trying to balance out between the green and the gold just so it's pretty even. This one will slip right under here and we'll add a few bullet points. I end up with a few more yellow bullet points or the gold bullet points than green, but it was just balancing well with the other green that was on the page. So like I'm gonna add some yellow over here, no header though, just a couple extras. And then I'm going to add some right here in the middle, but I'm trying to figure out what might look good. I need some more boxes in this area. I try three was too many. I take away and I'll end up with just two. So we'll stick with two there in the end. And plus, look how awkward I put those down. They're like, the spacing was terrible, super terrible. And it doesn't look right with three. You can see I'm like adjusting. I put them all down crooked, try to make it straight, especially for my patrons. And that's just too many. It's too many boxes right there. It was too much for my eye. So we're going to take this one, maybe. I'm thinking about it. It comes off eventually. And then we're going to add some bullet points over on the left-hand side. But let me know what you think of Denise's Packer themed spread. This one was a fun one. Denise tends to challenge me. They all challenge me. My patrons are so creative with some of the themes that they ask for that it really makes me think outside the box, which I super appreciate. And so this one challenged me. I had to go look for some stickers and I had to decide how I wanted to lay it out, but I'm really pleased with how it came out in the end. So let me know what you think of the Packer spread. What team are you rooting for this fall? I would love to hear it in the comments below. This one is pretty much done. I think it looks pretty good. All right, next up is going to be Shannon. And Shannon also asked for football, but she went from a different angle. So Shannon asked for a fall spread with fall leaves, and then she said, and to me, fall means football, which once again, just like Denise, I thought it was so funny that they asked for such similar themes, but with definitely different twists. So I'm using some football stickers that I had in my stash. I believe they are from Paper House Productions. And then I'm going to grab this fall sticker book from Live Love Posh. This sticker book is called Hello Fall. I love it. It is a recent purchase of mine, and I picked it out for Shannon because it has these gorgeous florals, which Shannon loves. It has fall leaves, which Shannon asked for, and I don't think Shannon has this particular sticker book. So I do try to use ones that I don't think my patrons have so that they get something different than what they could create at home. So that I'm going to use this book as the basis, and then we're going to mix a little football in here and there, and it's going to be like football light, you might say, just your hint of football. So I'm going to put some grid washi down here at the bottom. We will go with orange. Shannon asked for a specific week, the week of September 19th, and that also happens to be the first week of fall. So fall happens on September the 22nd is when we kind of celebrate the beginning of fall. So I think it's perfect to do a fall themed spread for her. She also asked for a box on the 21st, I believe, to note her pastor's birthday. So I will include that as well. But otherwise, I'm just going to go for it with some fall colors. And this is where you're going to see some yellow boxes find their way in. So grid washi at the bottom, we're going to layer this kind of wood grain chevron look at the top because I think the wood grain A really says fall to me. And then I think the brown will help as I incorporate some footballs throughout. Shannon did not request a specific team. She's, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting which team Shannon supports right now, but I know she likes all sports. She's loves sports. She's actually a very big baseball fan as well. She's a fan of the Atlanta Braves. So, but football, she loves it. So let's add a sidebar over here and I'll show you how I'm going to start to bring this in. So this one says autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. This sticker is going to come in handy in just a second because I kind of mess up. I want to layer right over here. So we're going to layer this sticker down. And then you guys, I try to pick up the box over here in the corner and it rips. Sometimes when you rip a box, you can just lay it back down and it looks okay. This one was not one of those times. So I was going to replace the whole box and it wasn't coming up at all. So we will take this quote and I'm just going to put it up here. Covers up the rip like nothing happened, except all of you just saw it happen. But you can always work around. In the end, you guys, it's just stickers on paper. It's okay if something rips. And usually there's a pretty easy workaround, which is what I did right there. Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. Perfect for this particular week. Adding a little football. So you're going to start seeing the footballs kind of make their way onto the spread little by little. All right, I'm going with, again, we're in the yellow floral sticker book, and let's put a box over here. Let's put a box to note whatever football game Shannon plans to watch on this particular Sunday. So we will put the box there. We're going to layer a little bit of washi, and then I'm going to pull out a sticker that I think says game day. I'm going to put that right up there, and she can list out the game she's going to watch. And of course, let's add some fall leaves and a football for good measure. They're going to be just cute little footballs throughout the spread, and I think it's a fun combination. Like, it's like your hint of football here and there. So that game day sticker is also from the same Paper House Productions sports set, and it's kind of this like orangish brown. It's mostly brown, a little bit of orange. So I'm going to bring in that color in a few other places. We'll have a box right here. I'm going to bring in this arrow. This is the box for Shannon's pastor's birthday. That arrow brings in that color as well. And you'll see it come in through some bullet points and things like that as I continue to work. All right, so now a ton of the decorative stuff is done. I'm just going to work on adding a few more functional boxes here and there for Shannon, just on different days, trying to kind of stagger them a bit. And again, continually layering them with the leaves. And I'm trying to figure out if I can get another leaf in here. It just doesn't look right because I have this one behind, and because they have a pretty significant white border, the layering is kind of weird. But the little football in the corner helps. It is certainly very cute. Look at that, with the little footballs in the corners. I love those. All right, what other boxes do I need? A double box is always helpful. So I'm going to put that on Friday/Saturday as she's going into the weekend and making plans for maybe a long to-do list on the weekend. That is a perfect place to write it. And again, I put the box down crooked. I had to be super patient, peeling it up and laying it flat. Luckily, that one I was able to save. These Live Love Posh stickers are sticky. They are not messing around. So if it goes down wrong, it might end up staying down wrong. I probably should have put it on wax paper or something like that to take off some of the stick, but that's okay. It's gonna work. And I love this fall book because it does have some great quotes in the back. So this one says, I love fall most of all. Love this big sticker that says hello fall. Absolutely perfect for the 22nd. So we're going to put that right there and continue to layer with leaves and all the things. I really love the pops of black with the different quotes. I think they go really nicely, and I think they jump off the page really nicely as far as mixing in some quotes. That is super cute. Hello Fall, perfect for the 22nd. I did take up a lot of room on that particular Thursday, so sorry Shannon if that's a busy day for you. You might have to write on top of some of these stickers. No worries, they are paper stickers, so you can write on top of them if need be, or add another box or two just to give yourself a little bit more room. I may have gotten a little carried away for Thursday, but I think it came out really cute, so that's fun. I'm trying to layer the washi in a few other places. We're going to add some more footballs and some more checklists. Again, this is the extra set from Paper House Productions. I'm going to use that checklist. Here's some colored bullet points. We'll use a couple of those in some different places, trying to move that brownish orange color around the page just a bit. Can add a few right here. And I love how this one came together. I think it's so cute. This one says Go Team. And another extra little box over here just for good measure. And why not another fall leaf? Because I don't think you could have too many fall leaves. All right, I think that's gonna be it. Let me know what you think of Shannon's spread, and let me know in the end, what spread did you like better? Did you like the Green Bay Packers spread, or did you like the autumn football spread? Let me know in the comments below. I create these spreads every month for my platinum members over on Patreon. There's limited room on that platinum tier. So if you're interested in having a custom spread, make sure to go check that out. I have a link to my Patreon account below. I will also have the supplies that I used in these spreads linked down below. If you're wanting to recreate any of them, you can check out those links. Some of them will be affiliate links, just a heads up. Doesn't cost you anymore, but does help support this channel, and I really appreciate it. All right, I think that is about it. I hope that you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.